All right, so we've unboxed it. I will tell you, bruh. What's good, y'all? This is DJ Paradigm. Welcome back to A Dime's Worth. And you know what time it is. Shout out to my plug that was able to send this to me. I know it's not super early, but I got it before a lot of people. The Pioneer DDJ Rev7. So I'm super excited to unbox it. We're gonna compare it to the Rane One, and we're gonna definitely check this out. I got my laptop with me, so I'm gonna go through, really I'm gonna just cut on it and go through the specs, go through the mixer portion and all that good stuff, and compare it to the Rane One. And then after that, you guys stay tuned. I will tell you guys how you can save $200 on the Pioneer Rev7. And if you don't believe me, just go to my other videos on my channel, all right? So y'all stay tuned to A Dime's Worth. Peace! All right, so let's go ahead and unbox it, shall we? The DDJ Rev7. All right, so we've unboxed it. It only came with the power cord right here. And this is a dedicated power cord, unlike your Rane One. The Rane One has a standard power cord, which means you can use any type of power cord. So that's one thing I will tell you with Pioneer is you have to have this dedicated power source right here, because if you forget this, then you can't plug in. So that's one thing I'm not really a fan of as far as Pioneer controllers that you need power for. So it came with this, it came with one USB. Of course it came with instruction manual. It also came with some stickers for your records. So let's go through everything that it has, all right? It has a mag valve fader, of course, with a crossfader. As you can see, it has your toggles, a very slim and very close as far as the knobs for your highs and lows. So it's really slimmed down, like a slimmed down version of the S11 or the S9. So that is what the mixer part looks like. All right, pretty smooth. So and of course, the main thing for battle style DJs and DJs coming from Turntables is the fact that it does have the pitch fader up top. So I really enjoy that because I miss that type of feeling of being able to mix with the pitch fader on the top of Turntables battle style. So that's pretty dope. All right, the start stop button is kind of just like the PLX 1000 on the Pioneer, and it also has the pitch bend right here, and also the digital marker on and off for your 33 and your 45. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your faders. Now I can already tell you these faders feel a lot better. The up and down channel faders feel a lot better than the Rane One. So If you do mix with your volume faders quite a bit, like I do, then these definitely feel better than the Rane 1. And if it's a Magville fader, you know, just the feeling of it is better to me as far as being a scratch DJ is better than the Rane 1. So let's go ahead and go through some of the other aspects. So we'll go to this side and take a look at this platter. So I haven't powered it on yet, so we'll power it on in a second. So right here is where, of course, your start stop for how fast you want your turntable to stop, whether you want it immediately or when you hit start stop and you want it to slow down to come to a complete stop. So that's pretty cool. What I really like is the instant scratch bank, which also has already preloaded some scratch sounds in it in 1, 2, 3, and 4, which I think is really dope. Let's go ahead and cut it on, and we'll see what it looks like when everything's on. All right, so let's take a look at what it has for your mics. So it has 2 mic inputs, a talk over switch right here. I never really use that. What I usually do is I just cut it off and on when I use the mics. So it has 2 mic inputs, very similar to the Rane 1. Rane 1 has 2 mic inputs. Oh, this also has a high, low, and echo. So I don't think the Rane 1 has this as far as your EQs, which I think is really dope, especially if you're doing private gigs and you need 2 mics. Having an EQ is awesome. So that's one thing that the Rane 1 doesn't have. Oh, a reverse on and off, which I think is fire. I actually really like the how big the font is in comparison to the Rane 1. So that's dope. You know, I'll show you guys the Rane 1 and what it looks like in comparison to this. Okay, and it has the reverse for the crossfader. So if you DJ hamster style, the curve, the adjust feeling, which is fire, makes it lighter. For my DJs, it makes it lighter. As far as, you know, how heavy the fader is. So that's pretty cool. And then the same thing for the right channel, the reverse and the curve. So that's dope. And this has an aux line right here on this side, so that's pretty cool. So that's pretty dope. So you cut it on the line or portable, and then you have your volume for your aux. All right, for the output side, of course, you have your master XLR, you have an RCA XLR, you have a booth 1/4 inch, you have your 2 USBs, your channel 1 and 2, which you know, if you want to hook up turntables to, you can. However, this is only a 2-channel battle style mixer, so you won't be able to control them like you have 4 channels. So, and here's your aux, and then of course your mic 1 and mic 2. I wish it was 2 XLR mic inputs, but what can you do? So the Rane 1 actually has 2 XLR mic inputs on board, so that's pretty dope in comparison. So I do like that about the Rane 1, is that it has 2 XLR cords instead of an XLR and a 1/4 inch. So that's what it looks like. We're gonna power it on and also hook up Serato DJ Pro, so you guys know that you can personalize the actual readout right here with your own signature or your DJ logo, and you'll probably be able to pick up these vinyls here soon. So I'm actually gonna do a video once I wrap this, and then I will be able to give y'all that promo code for the wrap as well. This platter comes up, and then it has these 2 slip mat rings on here. I'm probably gonna make my own slip mat rings. I can just tell the difference between using the Rane 1 and the 45 slip mats that I have in comparison to the standard of the Pioneer slip mats that comes with it. I can tell it's like the drag is not as precise, it's not as clean as when you're pulling it back. So this comes out right here. and then it just pops back in. So hopefully I can pop it back in without cracking anything. So this just pops back in. As you can see, there's a groove right here. There's a groove right here, and this groove matches up with the little white mark inside the platter. You can see this part right here. This fits into that groove. So when you're taking your slip mats out, what you don't want to do is try to force this back in, or you'll break it, because this is definitely just a piece of plastic. So once you trade your slip mats, all right, so let's take a look at the inside. Has a little digital LED readout right here. All right. And it has your 4 slots. Second one.
Yeah, go! Yeah, go! Yeah.
And your loop. So I kind of wish that it just had fresh and I already loaded up. So it has your shift, your loops, where you can go to your loops, your tempo range right here, your tempo range, your tempo range right here, your tempo range, your reset, your key lock, your auto loops. So I think that's pretty cool that it's up top. One thing I do wish was that the echo and your effects locks were a little closer, but hey, what can you do? And it has your depth for your effects, your onboard effects, which I really like that. Your low pass filter, your high pass filter, your trim, and of course everything else. So right now we're just gonna cut on it. All right. So all right, so that's not bad. So you can still slide it back, and if you see you don't hear any noise, you know, I'm pretty sure you might be able to fix that. Alright, so we're gonna cut with it straight out of the box using the instant scratch. It's got a loop on the other side, so let's go ahead and cut. Alright. So straight out of the box, I'm not gonna lie to you, this Magville fader is very sticky. It's just sticky. It's not as loose as I thought it was gonna be. It's definitely not as loose as the SRT. So maybe I just need to throw some fader lube in there. But it's definitely a little sticky when I'm cutting. Because you see how it's not really popping back. And trust me, my crab is pretty sturdy. So I don't know why, it's just kind of sticky. I can feel like it's not tension, but it's just, if you can, you know, imagine spilling something like a soda in there or something and it dries up, it kind of just feels like that. So maybe I need to put some some kind of fader lube in there. If you're watching this video and you know what kind I need to put in there, y'all just let me know, leave it in the comments. But right off the bat, I can tell you it's not as smooth as I thought it was, and the fader feeling is definitely on light. So if it's on heavy, still the same. Still the same. I'm not sure why. So we'll have to keep testing that out. I'll let you guys know, but let's go ahead and cut a little bit, all right? So I hope you guys enjoyed my video of the Rev7. So a couple of things you want to take away from this. Definitely, of course, understand that if you're using a DJ case that has the pullout for your laptop, you know, a lot of times this section might sit inside the case. So maybe getting to your pitch as far as your mixing might be kind of hard. So just kind of take that into account when purchasing your Pioneer Rev7. A couple of other things that I do like about the Rev7 is, of course, the pitch is up here because I'm a battle style DJ, so I enjoy that. The instant scratch is dope as far as being able to scratch, you know, and not having to search through your scratch records if you wanted to cut a little bit live in front of people. I enjoy that. I also enjoy that the platters are very sturdy. They move, and you can take these out. You can put on your own slip mats, and I'm pretty sure soon you'll be able to buy these and get them customized as well. So I enjoy that. One thing, the up faders feel very good in comparison to the Rane One. If you've ever played on the Rane One, the up faders are trash. Like, that's just that. I also sometimes like to cut on the up faders, your channel faders, so I enjoy that. This Magville fader, it's okay. Maybe it's just mine, but straight out of the box, I can still feel like it's kind of sticky in there. So if you guys know what I need to put in there as far as, you know, to get it unsticky, to lube it up, you guys just leave me a comment, let me know. Other than that, I really enjoy this. I can't wait to take it out, test it, give you guys some gig logs on it. And then, of course, I haven't checked out the microphones. I always use the mic. I always tell everybody, as far as DJing, being on the microphone, having that presence is very important. If you're not on the microphone, it's a problem. So I will test out the microphone for you guys and then give you guys an update on my gig log with the Rev7. Now, if you guys want to purchase the Rev7, because I know that's what everybody's hyped about, I can save you $200 on your Rev7. I can save y'all $200 on your Rev7. That's right, $200. So that's a lot of money. So all you have to do is click subscribe, follow me on Instagram, shoot me a DM on Instagram saying, hey, I want the promo code for the Rev7 or the Rane One, whatever you guys choose, and then I'm gonna send that to y'all. So don't forget to hit like. Thank you guys. Leave comments down below. I really appreciate y'all's support. We'll see you guys on the next video, recap, whatever, on a dime's worth. All right, peace.